And we're live! Hello, skewers! Welcome back to another RSG lunch hour where we hang out and talk shop about Star Wars Galaxy Heroes and have madness and laughter and all kinds of shit happen in the Fallout. So, welcome to the lunch hour. This is where we bring you something fun to listen to wherever you may be out there in the world, whether you're watching us live or later on. It doesn't matter whether it's in the morning, you're getting ready to start your day, you're in the day, at work. You need a break, you need something fun to listen to, or you're on your way home and you just need to decompress. It doesn't matter. We can bring you that and talk about our game that we're all playing, and that's Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. I am Ranger J 1999, your host with the most, and we've got the crew with us and some guests just hanging out, doing what we do. Let's introduce those guys. We've got Dr. Finn Medicine Woman, the troll extraordinaire here.
I have decompression socks.
That's true. We also have Grim the Mechanic.
How's it going, guys?
And just hanging out with us because, well, he can because he's that guy. We've got Bell Papi Chulo.
Hello, skewers.
Yes. And make sure you say hello in chat. We like to shout out everybody in the beginning. So say hi, whip out your pickles, do all that crazy stuff, emojis, it doesn't matter. Give us your greeting of the day. We like to shout out all the skewers in the beginning. But what we'll do is we'll do like we always do. Typically we do a roster review, but we don't have one today. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Something just popped up in my chat here. Let me see just what happened. James O. Mahoney became a new member. Thank you, James O. Mahoney. Thank you very much. That should flash something cool on the screen when it catches up with the old Streamlabs there. There it is. There's the BBA giving the love. Aha, science. But today will just be more of a Q&A day. We'll just answer your questions and have fun. I will still suffer through mod depression. It's a tradition here, and it's a great day for Canada and therefore the world when Ranger rolls. Nothing on mods, and like an idiot I keep going at it. And I was counting my mods today. I only have 23, possibly 24 mods at a 20 plus speed. I've got to do better, folks. I've got to get more. That's unacceptable for me being a content creator and leading the way. Rangers lead the way, and I've got to lead the way, damn it. So, Fourth Okage just donated $2, says no roster for you. Can I get one? No, Fourth Okage. You've been very mean to me lately and talking some mad shit to me, and no, you can't. No, you can't.
I say we give Finn a roster review.
No, I don't want to. I definitely don't want to do Finn's roster either. No, hell no.
Just open it up to a relic 7 rows. Nope, close.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god, I can't look at that. Fourth Okage action, all innocent say, what? I have done nothing. That's right. You know what you did, Fourth Okage. No, I'm kidding, Fourth Okage. I'm just messing with you. Fourth Okage is one of our longtime viewers and one of our best friends, but I still have to give him shit because he does it to me all the time. Let's see here. You can see I've got the event going on for the bounty hunter thing. Yeah, I was like, you know what? I kept looking over, seeing the Emphas Nest wasn't done. I'm like, let me just go do that. I hadn't even thought about it. I'm like, that's too much of a pain in the ass, and then I killed her. So I got the title and the little
You killed her?
I killed her. I killed Emphas. I killed that ginger and got the title and the little artwork for it. So it's like,
that's kind of harsh.
Great. Well, I killed her in game. I didn't really actually kill her because if I went to the event part of it again, she would be resurrected. It's the way it works. But yeah, say hi.
Would that be considered child abuse?
Well, no. In the movie I checked when she was 18 at the time of the events of Solo, so something around there.
This came after a very long
17
talk about,
actually.
17.
This came after a very long problem started by Riemann.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she was born in 27 BBY, and the
it was like
stuff that happened in
BBY?
Solo was in 10 BBY, so she was 17 years old.
So yeah,
yeah, but Riemann started all of this with the Alliance.
Good old Riemann. I mean,
I was watching it. I'm like, is Riemann really going in that direction?
I
with
mean,
this
sometimes Riemann shouldn't.
Yep, he did.
Yeah, he shouldn't talk sometimes. I really worry about that man.
It made me laugh while I was watching. I'm like, God, Riemann is going down a very dark path.
Yes,
here.
he was. Oh, Lordy. It's not good.
Who's the hottest character in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes? I'm gonna go with Enfys Nest. Wait, Riemann, isn't she 16? I'm like, oh god.
Yeah. Luckily, she's 17, almost 18. I am 16, going on 17. The things that are said in the Alliance stream, it's always fun. You should check that out. All right, so say hello in chat. We'll shut you guys out here in a second. Okay, well, I got my crystals and everything. That's good. But we're gonna do mostly Q&A stuff today. It's depression, same old, same. No roster reviews. So I'll do some of the events, get some GW going, that kind of stuff. Hope everybody's ready for their TW. I need to win both these TWs so I can finally get Kenobi ship done. He's 95 out of 100. I'm like, God dang, Lightside GOTB. Could have had the damn thing done already and 7 stars, but no, we have to do Lightside GOTB. Oh my God. So, yeah.
Yuta, in that situation, Hermit Yoda was the perv. Hermit Yoda was totally the perv. I don't know what he was doing. He was like lusting after Nest, and we chronicled it on the Galactic Stories, and yeah. That was Hermit Yoda being pervy. I'm just saying. I was pointing it out.
Says the guy that's being all pervy over Baby Yoda.
Yeah. It's a little unnatural.
I am not being pervy over Baby Yoda.
I think you are.
Yeah, sure.
No comment.
Impure thoughts coming from Finn. Baby Yoda drinks soup. Finn's like, oh. They did have a what was it? The announcement of the new kind of was it the new movie that they're working on series? The what was it called?
High Republic.
The High Republic.
The High Republic. I was very fascinated, and I also had Claudia Gray in there as one of the writers for this. I was like, okay, I'm in. I mean, Claudia Gray, she's written some of the best Star Wars books.
Yeah,
in the new canon.
I'm looking forward to it.
I mean, I was looking at all these writers. I'm like, oh, thank God. All right, good. Star Wars is going in a good direction.
I couldn't tell from the overview of the whole room when they had all the writers in it, but I believe I saw Timothy Zahn in there. Can anyone confirm that?
I don't know. I don't remember. I just remember Claudia Gray was one of the people they interviewed and talking about it. I'm like, if Claudia Gray is a part of this, I'm in. I mean, this is going to be fantastic because that woman is one of the best writers I've ever read. I mean, she is so freaking good. And if you've not read her books in the new lore books that are canon, you should. They're phenomenal. She is such a good writer. So it gives me hope, for...
Well, also, a little birdie says that Kevin Feige might be working on a new Star Wars movie.
That wouldn't surprise me. I mean, after the success of The Mandalorian and stuff like that, which he helped and everything, I mean, give Kevin Feige... I mean, Kevin Feige can do no wrong in my book. I mean, the guy is phenomenal. So, yeah, I'm with you.
I'd like to see what he could do with Star Wars, really, because he did so good with the Marvel movies and stuff. So,
yeah. So, Dave Filoni, Kevin Feige. I mean, these guys. Please, just
Favreau, The Mandalorian.
Please, guys. Please.
I mean, you guys have to give Timothy Zahn his credit though for creating Thrawn.
Oh, I mean, Timothy Zahn his entire. I mean, that's what's kept Star Wars going. Is those books, those 3 books he wrote. After. We didn't have any Star Wars after. People forget that after Return of the Jedi, there was no Star Wars other than the books for years, and it was Timothy Zahn that kept it alive.
Yeah, the books and the comic books were the only things around for us to Star Wars over.
I mean, there's a game here and there, but I mean, it was really the books that really kept the characters in the saga alive. In our brains and stuff. So let's say hi to all the skewers out there and let's get going here. Let me check the stores real quick. There's anything I'm trying to get here right there. Let me just check this store right here. Not too much right there I want to get. All right, let me check over here. Yeah, I'm using my get one for certain pieces because I've got a lot of characters to get to. Relic. So stupid CG.
I see a Paul from the Escape Pod cast in chat.
Wait a minute. We don't like his can right here. All right, I'm going to buy this mod for the skewers. It's a square. Buy it. Damn it. We'll see if we can get a hit for mod depression. Let me see. This is... it's got 5 speed too, but... All right, I'll buy another one. All right, damn it. The things I do for the skewers, folks, I tell you. What's this? Crit damage, but it has no speed. Piss off. No, that's poop. And no, that's 4 speed. Not interested. So we have a couple 5 speed. It's actually nothing. Okay, so we have a couple mods right there that we'll roll and see what happens. All right, let me just check the rest of the stores. Then we're gonna shut out all the skewers. I've already used all that. Okay, let's buy everything in the store. Should always buy this crap in the shipments. So I'll take that. Thank you very much. Okie dokie. All right, here we go. Let's start from the top. Belrit Papichulo. He's with us, but he whipped out his pickle. Says, "Good morning, skewers. Finally got the 3-star Infamous Nets Galactic Bounty Hunter completed. Pickles on celebration. Well, congratulations. I just beat the damn thing and got my title and stuff. I'm like, thanks. Let's see here. Revenator with the wave. Yuta says, hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Hope everyone out there in Skewerland is doing well. Glad to have you here. Yuta, McHealth, or Michael H19. I like to say McHealth. It just works for me. Or McHeal H. You could go with that. My Chiel H19. With the way, regardless, we'd like to have you here. Briaris Aegon, or Briar Aragorn, as Granny would say, says good afternoon. Nobunaga says, aloha, skewers. Thank you for being here, my friend. Who the Hut says, top of the morning to you. Top of the morning to you, me, your friend. Qui-Gon Jinn says, good morning, skewers. Nobunaga says, shower dreams in the store and stun guns in the shard shop this morning. It's going to be a great day. Well, then wait till it resets and then you'll be depressed. Dr. Feelgood says, happy Tuesday, skewers. He's the one that makes you feel all right. Fourth of Caucus says, what's up, Ranger? What's going on, pimp? Foreigner says, hello there. Darth Vader 7 with a good morning. Tress from the Dark Lord says, howdy. Glad to have you out here. And Running Zai says, have you seen the new High Republic trailer? Yes, I loved it very much. Bahan 18 or Bon 18 says hello there back. CBO 97, my military brother from another mother, says hello RSG crew. Torn Jack says what's up RSG, what's going on TJ. Hermit Fulgrim says howdy Ranger. Gap Peace here says happy Tuesday RSG Pete's. Peace and love to all the skewers out there, and pickles out. Look at all those pickles. Those some mighty fine pickles you got there. Let's see.
Oh, I see. Paul.
Chicken Gaming says hola everyone with his chicken out. We got the thumbs up, all kinds of stuff. D Perks, new member of MC, says MC Strong. Glad to have you here. Aramis Hernandez Caraballo says hello all. Vormax here. Yes, I know who you are. We're glad to have you here, my friend. Let's see here. Who else we got? Oh, it updated. Now I have to go back and look again. Let's see who else. Lord Megatron's here with the Decepticons. That's always a good sign. Again, we mentioned the aforementioned Paul from the Escape Podcast says hello, skewers. Glad to have you here, my friend. Shadowville, my H-Town brother says howdy, y'all. Glad to have you here as always. Rooster says hey, pickle ticklers, and he's tickling everybody with his pickle. There you go. Rodin Zion says in one of the scenes in the trailer they had a whiteboard with Sith Empire written on it. Yeah, I know. I'm so excited. Ouchie girl, Ouchie Dumpling here says hola lunchers. Hacks Redneck says morning skewers. What else 73 is here says happy Tuesday. Tacos or nay. Let's see here. Matt Bailey with his wonderful greeting says gracious good morning gentlemen, and to you my friend. Northern Border says pickles out for Harambe. Okay. Whatever reason you need to whip out your pickle works for me. Let's see here. Anybody else that I miss here? I think that's who we have at the moment. I think if I missed your name, I'll keep looking.
We have someone in Zoom.
What?
We have someone in Zoom.
Yeah, I see Paul from the Escape Podcast. Hi, Paul.
I don't care about that.
Hello.
I don't care about that, dude. I mean, Paul, shut up. Let's see. Let's move on to more important people here.
I think Paul had something that he wanted to,
okay.
to say.
Hi, Paul. Hi, look, everybody. It's Paul from the Escape Podcast. Why do we pause before the cast? I don't know. It doesn't make grammatical sense, but it's just the way that these idiots have decided to pronounce it and everything. What's going on? Paul, who lives in Houston, but is wearing a Michigan blue Wolverine shirt.
Nothing. Just Grim invited me on for my birthday, so I decided to stop by.
Oh, it's your birthday?
It's my birthday.
Oh, well, great. I have to do another
Happy birthday,
thing.
Paul.
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday, my friend.
bud.
Can we get some birthday cakes, happy birthdays, all that jazz in the chat for our good friend Paul from the Escape Pod cast? I just feel like I have brain damage every time I say that, man. Like, I don't know how to read.
I shortened it a little bit. Ouchie said that it hurt her every single time I said it. So I changed it to the Escape Podcast.
Yes, so there you go. So, we just got Stroking Wookie. We just got Wookie roared in our ears.
Yay.
Yeah, we stroking Wookie for all. So yeah. All right. So, look at all the birthday wishes for Paul. Paul, it is tradition that if you'd like me to do a happy birthday in a voice or anything, I would be more than glad to say happy birthday. It's your choice.
I'll just take a sub on the YouTube channel. That's all.
Oh, you okay?
That's all I want.
Okay, so everybody, if you haven't subbed to the Escape Pod cast, please go to the Escape Pod cast YouTube page and give a thumbs up, subscribe, all those things for the Escape Pod cast. So there you go. And you can check it. They've got their Discord. You should check that out because they do their show every Friday. Although you guys have been doing some other stuff. I got some kind of notification.
Yeah.
What are you doing on Tuesdays or Mondays or whatever?
Talking Picard.
I love Picard, man.
On Sundays we talk Picard, and on right after that we swap over to Going Nerdy's channel and talk the Star Wars TV shows.
Yeah, I mean I'm all in on all that stuff, man. So anytime you need a guest, let me know because, oh my god, I love Picard. So good. I watch all that crap. So
it is raid time. I just saw Matt Bailey's Christopher Paul. It's raid time, slacker.
What does that mean? You are not participating in the raids, or?
Every once in a while I forget to do raids. It's my birthday. I don't want to have to go. I don't want to have to do anything for rewards.
He
today.
doesn't care about good rewards or anything like that. I mean, this is Paul we're talking about. I mean, look, he's wearing a
Nothing says quality game like it being your birthday and you not wanting to play said game.
Yes.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
That's science.
Nothing says I'm working on other stuff, so it's okay.
We're not going to spoil Picard. I just said I love it. Relax, Who the Hut. Oh, you're just going to binge it when it's done? Yeah, so, yeah, we don't spoil stuff here. So you have no worries. But I can
Spoiler alert, Picard is played by the same guy as the original.
Yes, that's true. That's very true, Finn. So
Professor X plays Picard.
Yes, that's true. So that's not a spoiler. That's just the fact. But no, but you're gonna love it, Who the Hut. It is phenomenal. You know, another show that I've been watching is that Hunters on Amazon Prime about the Nazi hunters in the 70s. That show is ridiculous. I've never seen a better just show than that. I've just been riveted by that show, and it's kind of done in a Quentin Tarantino kind of way. But there's some moments in there. I'm just the emotion in that show is phenomenal. If you guys have not checked out The Hunters, that's good. I'm excited for Altered Carbon. Season 2 is coming out. I love the first season, so that's coming out in 2 days. So I'll be trying to watch that. And then Picard's going on, Doctor Who's going on. I've been watching. I really like this season of Doctor Who. It's been really good. And then, of course,
the one that I've been hooked on here recently has been The Prodigal Son.
I want to see that. I haven't seen that one yet.
Really good one. They just, I think mid-season finale of season 2 is going on right there. Just happened.
What else? You know, the beginning of Clone Wars has been great. I loved it. So I'm not going to spoil anything. I mean,
which we've seen before, technically.
Technically, yeah, but I mean, to see what they did with it and finished it and everything, it was super, super good. I mean, really, really good. So I'm excited. I'm excited for all the stuff that's coming out right now. It's a good time to be a Star Wars fan and just a sci-fi fan and just, you know.
Yeah, The Mandalorian's supposed to be starting back up here soon too. So.
Yeah. So
excited.
All right, let's we got all the birthday wishes for our good friend Paul. So Paul, in your honor, I'm going to go roll mods. If you guys are not familiar, this is mod depression.
Birthday juju.
You know, what's that?
Birthday juju.
That's not going to help, Paul. Good or it's just going to be bad. So
if it works, you're going to ask me to come back every day.
No, because I know how this is going to work.
Actually, what you need to do now, Ranger, is you need to do the mod depression jazz hands.
Yeah, it's not going to work. I mean, all right. So we have 2 mods that we're going to roll that have 5 speed. One's a gold. I just bought these out of the store. We're going to go all the way to 15. So what's the other stats on here? Crit chance, protection, defense, and percentage. I don't have a good feeling about this, but I'd like to see some speed hits so we can have a celebration here instead of depression for Paul's birthday. But let's see what happens. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. And
Defense.
okay, well, we hit 11 speed, so 16 speed on it, so not bad. So 17 speed, so that one didn't turn out too bad. Hit protection 3, speed 3. Why couldn't it have just been protection 2 and speed 1 more? Damn it, Jim. God damn it. Oh, so close. So close to another speed mod.
It's not bad.
It's not
I mean,
bad.
it could be better, but it also could be a lot worse.
Actually, that's a better mod for my Anakin that I have currently equipped right now. More
What can I say except you're welcome?
more speed, more protection, and better defense. Oh, okay. Here you go, Anakin. Here you go, Anakin. You're welcome. All right, let's try another one. All right, next one. Yes, I'll confirm that. It makes the speed 248, but that's okay. Let me see here. All right, we got a purple one that's got 5 speed. We're gonna roll this one all the way. Let's see what happens. And all right, hit speed 12. Let's see if we can slice this turd. See if we can get another hit. If we get 6 more speed, let's pick it at 18. You know what? I'm gonna slice it anyway. Let me see if I got the materials. Oh yes, let's get some materials and let's go for the big slice. Here we go. Let's get the materials.
I wish there was a way to put like us on top
Oh
of each
no.
other.
Oh god. Jesus. Well, thank you for the bits, XO. the Tismic Venom.
The timing is like, come on, let's see if we can get another hit. I wish there was a way we could put us on top of each other.
Yeah. Jesus. Venom is just... I feel bad for you guys. All right, we're going to slice this one. It's showing defense. It's not a good sign, but you know what? Let's go for it. Here we go. And... Jesus. There it is. There's the depression I was waiting for. Defense.
I'm still waiting to see what happened. Defense.
I mean, it's just criminal.
I got you 2 above 10 speed.
But it's defense, man. It's the principality thing of it.
XO's having too much fun.
I mean, Jesus
He
Christ.
just swinged you.
God. Son of a... Let me filter real quick. Let's see. I don't think I have anything else to slice. You know what? That's more than good for the mod depression. Jesus. I mean, a little bit of a help, and then it's like...
When I only had one baby, he said that the next time he'd just a dip and eat 5.
No, Danilo.
We did that with 2 babies.
Completely forgot about it.
XO68 cheater. X126.
He's on fire with all these Tismic Venom quotes.
Oh, good
my
lord.
Oh my God.
Poor
He's-
Venom. He's a dead man.
Mhm.
His life as we know it is going to die. Hey, Nick Creato. Hey, King77. Everybody that popped in. But, yeah. Defense is the best offense. Not in this game. Jesus. All right, let's... we suffer through mod depression. Let me get a couple of these challenges done. We're going to just do Q&A today. We're trying to see what's going on with Nightbot. It's not pulling up like... I'm trying to refresh it, see. Okay, now the 25th showing up. Okay, good. So we can get to the questions. I was getting a little worried there. All right. Let me do question. Okay. All right, cool. So let me do this real quick, and then we will get to questions, and we'll get some insight from the birthday boy, Paul. All right.
What's that?
Well, if you want to participate in the Q&A, you're more than welcome, my friend.
I would love to.
Yeah, so there you go. Now, some of the questions will not be legitimate questions, but you'll still have to answer them anyway, so.
So
Okay.
are we going to do like CG and only answer questions about art?
No. That's not how we do things here, Grim. You know-
Sorry, I'm never going to let them live that sucker down.
I mean, the art stuff is really cool, and I have a huge appreciation for people that do that. But I mean, not 20 questions about it. It's like, really, they just be making crap up. All right, let me see here. All right. Let me get my 2 fleet challenges done, and then we'll get to the questions here. I'll put on some GW. See what team we can run in GW. Not that it matters because any team I put on there is going to ruck. All right. So first question from Belrid says, "Who is a better fifth in a CLS team gas counter? Stormtrooper, Han, or Old Ben? For argument's sake, Relic
Old
7
Ben.
optional modding,
Old
optimal modding. What's that?
Old Ben.
Yeah, it's Old Ben.
Stormtrooper Han's actually really, really squishy. You're gonna get some turn meter, but he's gonna die very quickly.
Yeah.
Old Ben has much more survival. He has the ability block, which hopefully you might be able to land if depending on what happens with Rex and the tenacity up and all that. Plus, if you have a Zeta on Old Ben, he'll continue taunting the first time it gets removed, that's even better. So Old Ben definitely better than Stormtrooper Han.
Yeah, I agree. Paul, do you concur?
I concur.
All right, so we have concurrence. All right.
What was the question?
The question was, why aren't you paying attention, Grim?
Nobunaga, that's a different team, though. So Nobunaga put in that Clash put out a video with Stormtrooper Han lead. Stormtrooper Han lead changes things because his lead gives defense, which increases his survival as well as everyone else. It's a different strategy than the CLS Han Chewie 3PO Old Ben. On that team, you need Old Ben. Han will not work on that one.
No.
You're using a different team setup, that's different.
Let's go with the Padme team. I haven't known her in a while on GW, so let's do that. I felt like we're in the Padme team. Let's put old Padme and them in there. All right. Okay.
Hey, instead of putting GK in there, put in Watt.
No.
Dude, you're gonna kick ass in GW.
Oh,
anyways.
gee.
That's what have some fun.
I'll take out 3PO and I'll put in Watt. Does that work for you?
Sure.
Yeah, why not, right? Where's Watt? I'll put Watt in there. Or Zeta Gear 12 Watt, who I was going to Relic, but that shit's out the door, so there we go. All right, here we go. All right, next question. Revenator. How many licks does it take to activate the like button? It is as many as it is to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. It's 3 licks. Oh, I didn't know that. Revenator question. Can you do a roster? No, I cannot. Get out of here, Revenator. I don't trust you. You've lost all privileges of me ever looking at stuff again. Herbert Fulgrim question. Can we get a Tiltify goal for remodding Remon's roster? Sorry if you answered this yesterday. I had to leave the office. The event is closed. We're not doing any more for that campaign because we destroyed it. And we got the video, which I am working on right now, for the lore video, for the Eternal Twins already. So everything's done. We got some more money coming in. We'll have a final total. It's going to be near $20,000, guys. That's phenomenal.
Nice.
So we blew it out of the water. But, I keep getting this question, Finn, for Remon's roster review. How do we want to handle this?
That's up to Remon. I mean, I can't make Remon do anything.
No, well, the thing is, I told him I would do it for like a certain amount of money, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I went cheap, because God help me, that's going to be awful. It's going to be poop.
Mm-hmm.
And he wants to stream it live, but he says when he gets the money together, he would do it. Now, if the skewers want me to do it, and you guys want to come up with the money, that's fine. Because Remon will, if you guys from the Alliance or from here want to pull your money and have me do it, we will do that. But until Remon's in a position financially,
I have an idea. We'll talk about it after. I have an idea.
So yeah.
Yep. I have an idea. We can do that.
And I will take the money and then I will buy lots of alcohol because I'm going to need it after that damn roster review. Because my sweet Jesus,
lots of alcohol and ramen.
Yeah, it's gonna
mostly alcohol.
That's going to be a lot of alcohol involved. So it'll be the Ranger Remon's account and buys lots of pizza.
Like there were so many panties. I got a bunch of panties. I was like, stop saying that word. I hate it.
XO68 cheered. X150.
Well, there's the panty quote from McVenom. So there you go. I swear to God, it just randomly blasted in my ear. All right.
You guys are so good, Dieting.
Yeah. Belritz says, question, do you think Mara, I think you meant Jade, or Emperor's Hand characters will ever come to the game?
Yeah, it was Jade. My autocorrect got me.
Yeah, I was like, Mara Maid, who is that? That's a new character. Eminem, all right.
No, Mara Jade.
No, I don't think she's coming in the foreseeable future or anytime soon. So I'd love to have
Unless
a
they
Mary
make her canon in The Mandalorian, I seriously doubt it.
Jade. Yeah, but yeah, and it sucks that with the new canon with Luke and stuff. I mean, no Mary Jade. She's one of my favorite characters in all the canon and stuff. So, oh, we have a donation from somebody. Fourth Okage. What did Fourth Okage donate? He says, "Just give it to the gold Patreons as a reward."
Nope.
No. Too many people want to watch that. We'll do something else cool for the gold Patreons. But I've had lots of
We
people.
can't include other people. I've told him this before, and he keeps on trying. And Ouchie's saying it's not the skewers, it's just Minato over and over again, which isn't wrong. But we can't include other people in what we give you guys. So we'll do stuff with RSG, but yeah, the Remon roster review will be something separate.
Yeah. Let's see. Darkside 1972 question. Over and under for how many art questions on the Def Q&A? All right, I'm going to throw a number out there, right? And you guys will go around here over under. I'm going to say 27. Over under, Paul.
It's going to be 12.
12 questions, all right. We go to Grim. Grim, what do you think?
I'll go for $1.
$1. Okay, he underbid Paul with 1. All right. Finn, how many?
Grim doesn't know how to play this. He wasn't last. I'm going to go 2.
Oh. Belrit Papachulo, what do you think?
Just because of that, Finn, 3.
Exactly.
Oh,
that's the way to
there
do it. See? He knows how to play it. Grim went to 1 way too early.
Yeah. It worked, though. It got everybody to play The Price is Right.
I think it's actually going to be 5 questions, but probably about 27 paragraphs worth of content. That's where I kind of agree with you, Ranger.
Yeah. Revenator, question. What is your favorite character not currently in the game? A couple come to my mind. Mary Jade being one of them. Darth Malgus is another character. And Tulak Horde are 3 characters just in general. Darth Bane is another one.
There's 2 for me.
Those 4 kind of stick out to me. What are your 2, Graham?
Exar Kun, actually, technically,
that's a good
4,
one.
But Exar Kun and Dr. Aphra and her 2 droids.
That's a good choice too. Yep, I like that.
I would kill to get Dr. Aphra and those 2 droids in the game. Those 3 right there are my favorite characters in the Star Wars universe, hands down.
Pretty nice. Good call. What about you, Paul? Any characters that are not currently in the game?
Definitely Dr. Aphra.
Yeah, okay.
Definitely Dr. Aphra, but Trench.
Trench, okay.
And the number 1 on my list, and will always be on my list until it comes true, Hondo Onaka.
Oh, there you go. What about you, Dr. Finn?
Dr. Aphra.
Okay. Belrit?
I have to come back to that.
I forgot one that would be really cool in this game.
What's that?
Dirge.
Dirge would be a good one. All right.
But he would be super OP because he couldn't die. Remember, they had to push him into the sun in order to kill him.
Well, that's true.
Okay, I have one. Captain Pelion.
Okay.
Okay, if we're going to go something a little different, so it's not just a bunch of Dr. Aphras, I'm going to say Jabba. I'm really curious how they would fit Jabba on the screen. I want him in the game.
He'd be like a really capital ship for ground battles.
Jabba, the first ground battleship.
Really, he would.
He can't even move around. How the hell is he going to be a ship? He's like the worst vehicle ever. He just sits there. And then he like slugs around.
All right.
Well, it was like the...
Check the tape on that one, and somebody please clip. He's the worst vehicle ever. He just sits there.
It was like the when we were bouncing ideas around for how they would do like frigates and destroyers if they were to make them in ship combat, be like it takes up 2 character slot type thing. I mean, since he's freaking huge.
All right. Let's see here. Ranger, get your 600 done. It is done. I don't know what you're talking about. It's been 600's been done. Question from Deep Perks: can you do a roster review for Paul? We've done one for Paul already. It's not quite ready. His time for us to do a review. So,
Yep.
but we have done
We
one
do
for
it
Paul.
Memorial Day.
Yeah. Gappy, around the corn, what are you guys farming right now? Oh, gee, let me think. All the stuff for the Galactic Legends. So it's just relic stuff for me right now. I am farming Sith Trooper and Hux. And I'm waiting for the new characters. They'll go into the farm when that happens. But it's totally all about just gear right now. So
I'm just going Y-Wing.
I was working on the Y-Wing, and then the Galactic Legend thing happened. It totally destroyed my farm plan. Finn, what the hell are you farming right now? You're working on gas stuff, right?
For gear, yes. And then shard-wise, there's a lot of stuff, right? Because I have the Hyena Bomber, the Vulture Droid, the BTL,
Sure.
Hux, and Sith Trooper. So all my regular energy is going to farming shards for those 5, and then whatever I have left, which isn't a lot each day, but then Guild Store and all that is currently working on B1 is my current gear to get him up to Gear 13. He's the 6th piece away from Gear 13 right now.
All right. What else in 3? Did you hear about the new project, Star Wars The High Republic? Yes, we did. We talked about it earlier. What else in 3? Michael H19, or my good friend, I like to call him Nick Health. Question: What were we were talking about the good old days in my guild when Qui-Gon Jinn Fathomly was good. What was your favorite meta arena team in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes? I think the time where it's balanced, where you could run like CLS or Rex Lead, and like there was like not one super strong meta team. I think it was kind of my favorite meta period, where there was like 3 or 4 teams. I think it was when Trey was around that you could run like different teams and everybody had a pretty good chance of doing something. What about you guys? Anybody had a specific meta that
I loved Phoenix.
Phoenix. Was Phoenix ever meta? I don't think they were they?
It was for a little while there.
Really?
Really?
I mean, they just kept taking turns, and an EP lead, they killed themselves. They were good at lower levels.
Yeah.
They were good at lower levels, for sure. They're not really meta in lower levels anymore either, because people go Old Republic or something like that now.
Right?
I wasn't always a whale.
That's right.
I wasn't always a whale, but when I was, I played the Phoenix. You're a bad whale.
No, dick.
Oh my god!
I think my favorite was the Maul Rex.
Yeah, that was
counter
pretty
meta.
balanced.
The Maul Sith team and the Rex counter teams. Those two going back and forth were.
It's funny. Rex, for the most part, has been a part of the meta in some form or capacity forever. He's one of those characters that have just stuck around, and
just like Rex in the movies. He's been around.
You can't kill it. He's
all
like
of them.
Cucaracha. Yuta question: will Finn be a team player tonight and don't starve together, or will he fail Maz again? Ooh,
both.
Okay.
I will be a team player and probably still fail Maz.
Poor Maz.
Actually, Maz has been practicing, so she's probably gonna leave us behind.
That's a good call. Let's see here. Revenator's trying to get Finn to do the roster review. That's not happening. Let's see. Who the heck question? Do you think the Galactic Legends could even possibly be a tiered raid style event playable by all players with the Galactic characters' heroic tier rewards? I don't know what they're doing with this stupid ticket thing. Paul, what are your thoughts on this ticket stuff? It angers me to no end.
Yeah, last year we talked about wouldn't it be great if we had personal raids? Guess what we're getting? These are going to be personal raids where, depending on how far you get, you will get shards towards Galactic Legends. That's my prognostication from Paul, is that this is going to be you get shards depending on how far you go, and once you've gotten those, because remember they said that our 7-star unlocks, right? They didn't say it's a journey character or something like that. There's a gate to get in the door, to get the tickets, and then once you have the tickets, you play an event, and how far you get so many shards.
Yeah, but see, that's the
People
thing.
are not going to have Galactic Legends day one, guaranteed.
Which is it's just asinine for me because you're forcing people to take all these characters. Some are good, and some are just garbage to these high.
You're forcing
relics.
people to play.
Well, you're forcing people
Well,
to play.
you got
but,
me this. Your roster has to be this tall to ride this ride.
I mean, so let me ask you this though, because if you're going to create a dynamic where Wells and Krakens are going to spend money in this game, and then they're going to spend money on this stuff, and then stop, and then have to collect tickets. We still don't know what the tickets imply. We just think it's going to be a raid. It could be a thing where you just have to collect tickets to go do the event, and then you do an unlock. I'm trying to figure out what they mean by a 7-star unlock if they're going to do a raid tier system. You know what I'm saying?
That means you'll just collect shards, like the.
Yeah, you'll need 345 shards to unlock them.
That's such poop. Jesus Christ, man.
But you can forego all of that and spend $400 or $500 to get 25 shards.
I think making people
that's coming. By the way,
it wouldn't surprise me at all. I mean,
I don't think they will. I don't think they'll give you the option to buy
have you ever
shards.
played
for the
FIFA and seen the store there, Finn?
Yeah, but you weren't able to buy shards for gas.
No.
Why would they? You're not going to buy shards for these. You might be able to buy shards for the predecessor characters that end up being required for it. I don't think they're going to sell you the actual shards for Galactic Legend Ray and Kylo because they have a gate. They have a gate
I bought
of all these
so
other
many
characters.
shards for Pele, Grim. You have no idea.
Well, if you're gonna do it for one person, that's the right person to do it for. I mean, Pele is one of the greatest soccer players ever. Paul's one of those guys. Like, I spent money.
FIFA. And we got the FIFA guy sitting in the head spot in CG. So
that might
the big dollar packs are coming.
Listen, I think the price of the packs are in some cases are too excessive. But then again, people are paying for it. So
there you go, Matt. I hit the raid for 20 million.
Oh, there you go. Oh,
nice.
We have video evidence, or unless that's just a screenshot that you've captured. Okay, there it is. It's live. Okay. All right. There you go. So leave him alone. Okay, but we'll see what happens. We still need more information about what characters, if there's going to be ships, and then how the damn system's going to work. Which they need to start putting out because it's about to be March, and the character's supposed to launch in March, so we'll start getting information. And I think this week we're going to get some more information about the new characters. I think they're going to drop Finn and Poe, the new ones, into farming. So there you go.
That should be interesting because those two are actually really good characters.
Yeah, all the new characters are really solid. Sith Trooper and Hux are really good too. So I'd work on those characters anyway. But yeah. Let's see here. Next question.
And quick thing. Don't expect to be able to do the Galactic Legends events with the recommended,
I don't see how
characters.
You cannot be able to do it. Most of the characters are Relic 5 and higher. If you can't beat an event with Relic 5 or higher, then CG can go to hell. That's stupid.
I bet you're gonna need Relic 7.
If that's the case, there's going to be a riot. People are gonna riot, man. It can't be that difficult, and especially if you're going to tier it where you can only do it so many times and then wait, and then do it so many times and wait. That's gonna suck. Let's see here. Sith Lord 72.
That implies that there's a condition where people wouldn't riot anyway.
That's true.
That's all this game is lately on Reddit and YouTube is people complaining the sky is falling, or people are resurrecting themselves saying, "Oh look, I'm not dead," because they realize that the community truly is what keeps this damn game together.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Sith Lord 72 question. Anyone else getting bored with the Galactic Legend reveals? CG took a great concept, but it's been too long of a wait that it's just not exciting any longer. It's lost some of the shine. There's just, it is what it is. The problem with CG, and we talked about this before, is they think this is content. Characters are content, and it's not. And that's the problem, is we're working on all this stuff, these characters, but, if you look
we didn't know, Ranger, if we didn't know about the Galactic Legends, I think you'd be saying a different tune. I think you would be like, hey, this new character could do this, this, and this.
No.
But
have you not listened to me?
Overshadowing whole thing about about Galactic Legends that's taking away the excitement of new characters.
Well, it's not. I mean, some characters we get excited for. I mean, when we look at each character, like we've had positive reviews on all the new characters. You know, I can separate the characters coming into the game and have fun with that. You know, theory crafting, and still realize that the content that they put out for us here is non-existent. I mean, GAC, we've been doing it for a while. There's really nothing new to GAC. The light side GOTB, on top of being ridiculously hard and just not fun, it's just a reskin of Dark Side GOTB, right?
I tried to start a movement, but everybody was like, "Oh, get two, I need it."
Well, the thing, I liked your movement, but here's a problem. Like, if you listen to the stream that Cubs did with all those whales, unless we get like something happening, like in like Marvel Strike Force, where like everybody, like TI and all the big guilds and everybody says we're not spending. That's the only way that'll ever happen. But there's too many whales out there. Like I like this game, and I'm just gonna keep spending. And
but somebody said it. It was up to them to be like, you know what, he's right.
You know,
and one of the other problems with that, though, unfortunately, like the community that we have here, the SWGOH community, is only a small fraction of the
right. A lot of people don't read the forums.
A lot of people don't know about the community. You know, they don't know that they very seldom hop on the forums. They've never heard of Reddit. They haven't heard of YouTube and all this stuff. They just don't know.
They don't care.
They used to have little pop-ups with pictures of Arnold and Cubs and Mobile Gamer.
Well, they got rid of the Game Changer program, so I mean, they're not in unison anymore.
I mean, I really wish the movement would have worked. I really do.
We'll see what happens. But, I mean, there is a breaking point, I think, for even the community, right? But we'll see what happens. I mean, there are positives to the game, and then there's negatives. The problem is the negatives outweigh the positives right now. You know, so there's a lot of good things that I could sit there and say about this game. That's a lot of fun and things that we enjoy doing and talking about. But then when they do the negative stuff, it just outshines the positive stuff. And it's stuff that's consistently happening over and over again. That's the biggest problem, is that when they mess up, it's something they've already messed up previously before. And previously before that, they had messed up, and they just don't seem to learn. Either they just don't learn, which I find very hard to believe because there's some intelligent, bright people working over at Capital Games, or they just don't care. And that's the problem.
It's entirely possible that they're limited by EA.
It could be the situation.
I mean, EA has a big say in what their game development guys do.
Capital Games is its own entity, right? EA can dictate, but if they were passionate about it, they could argue with EA and do stuff. And I gotta say, EA doesn't always drop the ball on stuff, because if you look at Battlefront, that game has done a 360 from where it was, and that game is phenomenal. That game,
but they aren't their own entity, Ranger. They're a subsidiary of EA. Their name is actually EA Capital Games.
I know, but for instance, Marvel's a subsidiary to Disney, but Kevin Feige runs that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's because they empower him to do so. EA may not empower Capital Games. Because he does a great job.
The better job you do, the more Disney's like, hey, Kevin Feige, just do you, brother. You know, we're not interfering with anything, and you can tell by the quality of the work. It can happen. It's just I don't know the dynamic.
But Disney is not EA, and I'd like to quote you when they said, then they could push back. We did have somebody that pushed back. They now work at Bungie.
Oh, yeah, poor Carrie. Yeah, poor Carrie. But I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in the background I don't know, right? Some of the stuff
Bungie benefit of our misfortune.
Yeah. But, I mean, the biggest complaint I always have with CG is just the communication. They're using communication that's a relic from the dinosaur age, in this age of, you know, like, for instance, the Q&A. It's ridiculous. Most Q&As, you know, you could easily just create a YouTube channel, call it Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, your own channel. You can have the developers sitting there, and they could actually respond to the questions. It takes no time or no effort to do. But they don't do that. They do this Q&A thing that's like, you know, so there's not that feedback, right? And it's impersonal. You know, and we're not getting that relationship. And then when they communicate, this is the thing that drives me crazy. They put something out and then nothing. It's like, here's a statement, good or bad, and then nothing. They don't follow up with it. They don't interact with the community about it and stuff. And that drives me nuts. Like, if I was a communication director, I'd be like, no, get in there and talk. You know, you put this out there, kind of get a feel for the community, you know, address the positives and the negatives, and this is our position, and go with it. But listen, let's get some feedback and talking and communicating. And listen, we're not always right. The fans are not always right. You know, we're just not, right? And if you think you are, then I don't know what to tell you. You know, the company's going to do what's best for the company, but there's no dialogue, really. And that's the thing that drives me nuts about this game. All right. Let's
just wait, Ranger. You know, when PAX comes around, CG's gonna, you know, announce their next mobile game, and it's, you know, their next their Star Wars themed Fortnite clone.
We'll see what happens. And I don't really fault CG, and I don't fault CG for working on other games. I mean, it's a company that's trying to broaden. That's fine. But if you have a product and you're responsible for it, you're responsible for it. You know, so, you know, they're just things that they could be doing better. All right, let's see. King77 says, question, can we have Grande and Ouchie do a roster review of Ranger and Finn? I mean...
that could be interesting.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Ouchie, sure. I don't know about Grande. Finn, how do you feel about Grande actually touching our rosters?
I think it would be hilarious.
It would be pretty bad.
To make it even more hilarious, have it Ouchie or not Ouchie, but Grande and Tits McVenom.
No, Tits doesn't play the game anymore, so she really wouldn't. Yeah, but Ouchie, yeah, that'd be fun. Well, maybe we can set that up. That'd be fun. Chicken Gaming question: does McVenom still get weirded out by saying moist feet? Jesus Christ. I mean, Chicken Gaming, if you want to live, I suggest you don't say that ever again in chat.
Revenator.
Oh my God.
Revenator donated $2 in Super Chat and said, Finn, can you do a roster review for them?
Yeah, don't do it, Finn. It's a troll.
It's a trap.
How about this, Revenator? I'll do this. I'm trying to think when. In the next couple weeks, I will do a stream of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes on Twitch, and I will do the roster review for your account.
All right.
Ranger can be there too.
All right. Update it.
I'll do Galaxy of Heroes on Twitch again soon. They're working on all the stuff for it.
Yeah. Dr. Buck FU says, question, how awesome is Galaxy's Edge, and how much will I spend if I'm there for 3 days? I've not been there yet. Paul, have you been there, right? Galaxy's Edge. Oh, look at that bad boy.
I've been there.
Ah.
Yeah, I've been there a few times.
I see your Swartz is as big as mine.
I went 1 day, and if this was not on the dime of a sponsor of my trivia night, I honestly would not have spent as much as I did. But if you expect to do everything, bring about $750.
Okay. So I will not be doing much at Galaxy's Edge other than the Rise. Okay,
that way you can get all the memorabilia and the lightsaber, and
that'd be the lightsaber. That'd be the stand for the lightsaber, which I don't have. That'd be a droid. That would be a Kowakian monkey lizard. That'd be a sabacc deck.
Yeah, I don't.
That would be the food while you're there. That would also be the 2 or 3 things that really tickle your fancy inside the rare treasures shop.
I mean, so for me, when we go to Disney World, like, my big thing is I'll snack on something, but when we go out to eat, I'd rather go somewhere like where we can eat and not have to pay ridiculous prices for it, right? So
there is, if you go to Disney World, I don't know if it's in Disneyland because I've
never
been. But
I don't know about Disneyland, but Disney World's, man, the prices.
Right, if you go to Disney World, right outside of Galaxy's Edge, across from the Muppet area, there is the Sci-Fi Diner. Wonderful place.
Where did we go, Finn? Where we got all pissed drunk and stuff afterwards? It was a great place. We got snookered and ate food, and we all.
Yeah, we went outside. You guys went to like BJ's, I think it was.
Yeah, we went to BJ's.
He's talking about outside of Disney prices.
Yeah, sounds like a great place.
prices.
That's
That's usually where I go to. The Sci-Fi Diner is usually where I go, right by the Star Tours and all of that. That place is awesome. But yeah, it is. I mean, it's still Disney priced, right? It's not sit down Disney price. It's walk around Disney price, which still probably charges like $8 for a hot dog type thing, which for Disney prices isn't terrible, but you just kind of expect it.
I got a good sized steak, and Christy got a nice chicken sandwich that was. We paid maybe $60 total, so it was comparable to going to like, Applebee's times 1.2.
Yeah, it's like a sit-down restaurant price, but it's almost like fast foodish type thing. But it's still good. It's not bad. Disney does not put out bad stuff.
It's fine. But I'm just saying, for me, and sit down, drink, have good food and good
but like $9 for a freaking $2 soda.
Yeah, I brought soda and water. When you're with Finn, let me tell you something, Paul. You're going to be on the go. Like, it's just ridiculous.
I tried to meet up with Finn.
Yeah. I did. I at least met you in Disney Springs the day before, but yeah, I told you when I'm with my family, I have like no control over my schedule.
I was just asking you where, tell me when you're by the Millennium Falcon. I will break away to make sure I stop by and get the picture.
Yeah, but you're assuming I can like wait there. I have like two.
You're assuming I can't run.
We were there early in the morning. I'd asked you where you were, and you said you were in line. Then we were never by the Millennium Falcon the rest of the day.
The Millennium Falcon. All right.
It was insanity.
All right, let's get through some of these questions. Gap P question: what do you guys think about the art of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes? Me personally, I've got a bunch of in-depth questions requiring some insight from the dads. I'll be posting them in the Q&A. Jesus Christ! Oh my God.
I do want to jump back really quick about Galaxy's Edge, because somebody said, who was it? Torin Jack said you have to build a lightsaber if you're going to go. I'm going to tell you this. You get the carrying case, you get to customize your own lightsaber, unless you're all about getting a specific lightsaber that is already in lore. You are actually saving money doing the build yourself. Because
the legacy lightsabers are really expensive. Yeah. Like the Kylo Ren one is like $800 or something like that.
This is all you get when you buy a legacy lightsaber, which is about $110. You add in the saber itself, then you're looking at another $60. The bag is $30. You're paying $10 maybe for the experience, depending on which legacy lightsaber you were looking at.
All right. Also, if I'm getting a lightsaber, it's going to be from Loki. That's my man. Or Sword of the Jedi. Let's see here. Wait, I have to check some of these questions, Paul, because they try to sneak in Eternal Twins crap. Okay, I'm just going to skip that question. Revenue, you're awful. Darkside 1972 question: do you think that once the Galactic Legends are over, CG will abandon the new movies and go back to original trilogy content? Also, do you think we'll get a level cap increase or a relic increase first? I'm going to say, I don't know. If I think anything, we'll get mod increase. Maybe a level cap down the road. I don't think relics are going anywhere higher than they are right now. Do we think they're going to OG content after this? I think they said they were, right?
They said that they were going to go back to old trilogy content after this one, if I remember correctly. When was it?
I vaguely remember them saying something
State of
about
the Galaxy, I think it was.
Yeah.
I mean, I vaguely remember them saying something about not needing relics on every character for Galactic Legends too. Just saying.
It's true. We'll see. We'll just have to wait and see what their plan is.
I seriously think we're going to see higher relics here soon, because like right now you can still get your butt handed to you with a full relic 7 team in Lightside GOT.
Yeah, it's pretty not fun. Let's see here. Steve Nichols question: for a new account, since First Order is easy to get at first, does it make sense to go for Galactic Legend Kylo? No. If you're a new account, unless you're a Kraken, no. it's not just getting the team. I mean, getting the team to like 11 and 12 is it's reasonable, but if you think about plus the new characters plus all the relics as a new player you have to get, you don't have the salvage like I have to take characters up easily to relic 7 unless you spend a pretty penny. So when we talk about the new Galactic Legends, it's something you build up to. I mean, if you want to spend for it, great, but it's going to cost you an arm and a leg to get there. Because
I'd say the pillar system still takes precedence for newer.
I kind of agree with that. You know, I mean, it's changed like who you go for first, but I mean,
even though these Galactic Legends are gonna be super OP and stuff, it's going, like Ranger was saying, you don't have the resources as a newer account to relic up all these characters.
Yeah, I mean, Ward talked about that on the Jedi Academy about how his Scissorman account, like he has one Relic 7 character. And he has nothing even close related, or in one Relic 5. He says, and it's taking him forever to do that. You know, and that's for his arena team. So if you think about like 2 Relic 7s, a bunch of Relic 5s, I mean, as a new player, I think you're setting yourself up for pain and suffering. Now, if you're going to be if you're well or if you're a Kraken and you just want to spend and get it, yeah, go for it. I mean, you're going to spend a fortune and packs and stuff like that. But I mean, I don't. Paul, would you spend a fortune, or if you had a new player say, who should I go for first? Would you recommend Galactic Legend Kylo or Rey?
If you're doing a new account,
yeah,
you won't have the Zetas to do it. I wouldn't recommend it, but unless they monetize Zetas, then if they monetize Zetas, go for Kylo, in my opinion.
But that's not the situation. So it's that, and then the relics, and that's insanity for a new player. So, all right, Finn had to drop off because he's got a meeting, but we're going to still do some questions here. So we've got Paul on his birthday. He's turning 972 today. He looks great for there. The cream's really helping Paul. Let's see here. Kazakage, too easy question. Ranger, when will you Zeta Savage for trade team? Not for a long time. No. Sorry.
That's a character I'd really like to see them rework.
Well, yeah,
he's a good character, but he needs an update to be on par with the newer characters.
I'm all in on the Galactic Legend, guys. I mean, Zetas, things like that. I'm going to put one on R2 because I didn't have the other one on there, so I may do that. But keeping my Zetas at 160 plus, so I'm good. From that point, then I'm over 180 now. I may do R2s, but if I'm in that position, maybe I'll do it. But I don't have the gear on Savage, and I'm not focusing on gear on Savage because Galactic Legends. I got to save everything I get and to make sure all the characters can go to Relic and then Relic 5 and 7. That's it. So it's going to be a while. I may still do it, but I'm not going to do it now. Sting's question: sitting at 95 out of 100 with Malik when I have everything required to get him to Relic 7. What should I do? Wait. Take him to get, as soon as you get that bad boy to 7 stars, take him to, I mean, you could take him to Relic 7. I would take him to Relic 5. He's really good at Relic 5. I don't think taking him to Relic 7 is going to really do that much difference with Malik. Let's see here. Kazakagi question: when will XR-kun come into the game? Oh, Lord. Not for a long time.
I really wish they'd add him to the game.
And Revenue's trying to get Finn to do the Rouse review, and no. Let's see here. Chicken Gaming says, yeah, I know there's more to the question, Chicken Gaming, and you're going to get banned if you keep that up there, buddy. Don't become Revenator. Don't become Revenator. Don't be trying to sneak that Eternal Twin shit in here. I'll time you out. Matt Billy said, did anyone beat Tier 2 yesterday? Oh, yeah. So we had the Tier 2 challenge yesterday. I could not get past the first round without losing a character or two. You just don't get a turn. And, I have a pretty decent bounty hunter team. Paul, did you try? I got past the Mythic and the Challenge 1, no problem. But I challenged 2. How'd that go?
I autoed. I autoed Mythic in 1. I did not have time to try 2 because everybody was pulling me in different directions for birthday time. But I totally was like, no.
It's
If what I'm seeing is that, it's light side territory battle difficult, no.
yeah, it's that the difficulty. It was funny because I was watching
Yeah.
FG, who's in my guild, do the event yesterday. And he was just sitting there with his mouth open, like, "What is this?" Like, oh my god, this is awful. His team just kept getting wrecked over and over again. Now again, he had a couple gear 11s and stuff, but I mean, he went in there with a relic 5 boss, but that didn't matter. His boss got just destroyed. So, not fun. Let's see. Revenator question for Grim. What is the full Relic 7 team you're using in Lightside GOTB?
Oh, that's not me, dude.
Yeah, he's watching me do that.
I watch Ranger do it. I've seen many people in my guild do it, which
so
really
here's the
sucks because
yeah.
I mean, yes, you can get past phase 1. You can get some full clears with Relic 7s. I've seen people fail because they get screwed in the last phase. And I mean, watching a video from one of your guildies with a full Relic 7 team get one shot by Padawan Anakin.
You're thinking that's Dark Side GOTB, this is Light Side GOTB.
Sorry. That's Dark Side. I have seen them get annihilated by Padawan Anakin.
I'll say this.
But it's
well, from experience, I'll jump in here for you, Grim.
You have mod depression. We have TB depression.
Yeah. So for me, with my teams, I usually I got 4 for 4 a couple times. However, like it's hit or miss. So the phase 1 with my Anakin team, I went 3 for 4. Then phase 2 and pass, I got 4 for 4 with him. Padme, I started off 2 for 4, then I got 3 for 4. It depends on which of the droids pop up. And then after phase 2, phase
like
3 is a nightmare. Like phase 3, I went in there with the Anakin Ahsoka mission. You can get 3 out of 4, not a problem. Even if Ahsoka dies. Now both my characters are relic, and Gas is relic 7. So and it gets you a lot more points for the guild if you do that mission with those 2 characters. I went with Shakti clones and got like 3 for 4, and I was like, okay, I'll take that, because you get into those certain zones and you can just tell by the droids and the characters there, you're like, I'm going to die. There's no like if ands or buts about it, So and then RNG hits. If you get a dodge or something misses or anything, I mean, it can go from
or the assassin droid.
Oh, those are evil.
Your Padme.
It's pretty brutal. So, but we're slowly creeping up to that level, right? So, but it's still not fun.
Are we though with a full Relic 7 Gas team?
Gas,
Shakti
and Gas do pretty well.
On if I'm not lucky.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing. And so, I mean, and Adash was talking about, I mean, she consistently can get high scores in Lightside GOTB. The problem is, even any of us, like, anytime you're in there, RNG can hit you. And you can just be...
It shouldn't be that way.
I know. I agree.
It shouldn't be that way. If you have reached a certain plateau, a level, you should be able to... Not necessarily auto, but you should be able to manually do it with ease.
Yeah, I agree. I agree 1,000% with you. I mean, but it is the monster in front of us. I gotta learn. I gotta slay it somehow. So I mean, and I hate it. I'm with you. I hate Lightside GOTB. I mean, you go in there and it's just, it's not fun. It just isn't fun.
Well, it's like going to the doctor's office and getting touched inappropriately. Really, that's what Lightside GOTB is. It's just.
But I try to look at it, and our guild looks at it like, let's just get a couple stars each time, keep improving our rosters and doing the best we can. And we've done that each time. So, but it's still not enjoyable. And you just see the messages in guild, like with people, Relic 7 teams going in there and going, God damn it, I got 2 for 4 because this. They're not happy, like, this is a stupid game, and there's like, Relic 7 Padme. Went with my Relic 7 Padme 3 for 4. God damn. So it's like, it is what it is. It's crummy, but what can you do? Let's see here. Chicken Gaming question: how old are you, Paul? I turned 40 a week ago.
You're 1 year and 1 week ahead of me.
Okay. Let's see if there's any more questions. I'm sure there are. I have to make sure I don't get hit with any Eternal Twins nonsense.
Really, NR Wilson, tell me I'm not wrong. When you go and play Lightside GOTV, does it not feel like you were touched inappropriately?
Kane,
it's not necessarily a prostate exam, but at least the prostate exam is only yearly.
Yeah.
Well, and at least with the prostate exam, it's just a finger.
Or
Lightside GOTV is the whole freaking arm.
Yay, so you save, Grim. All right, King77 donated $2, says #Ranger/Finn Ross reviews for the fans. I mean, yeah, we'll do some fun stuff like that. Yeah, I'm totally down with that. We do that stuff all the time, guys. All right, last question from Belrit Papichulo. He says, question, who's your favorite faction in the Star Wars lore?
In lore?
In lore.
The Chiss.
Canon or non-canon?
Chiss are pretty cool.
I'm really looking forward to getting
anything, yeah.
Anticipatory, I'm saying Chiss. My favorite faction overall, I gotta say Phoenix Squadron. Even though I'm a huge Empire guy, Phoenix Squadron just sucked me right in with the story.
Yeah. I'm an Old Republic guy, so I the old non-canon Sith Empire stuff, I just find it fascinating. It's really, really good. I mean, I would love to see a movie or something where you can go back and, the original Sith didn't have lightsabers. They had Sith alchemy made swords, and the reason they did is because they like to fill the spray
Sith
of
swords.
They like to have that spray of blood on them when they killed the Jedi, So, and it could block a lightsaber, and it was just really cool, like all the different Sith. Lords of the Sith that those dark lords that controlled those Sith at that time. So, from the Fallen to the first hyperspace war to the second hyperspace war, to the Old Republic era where you had the Return of the Sith Empire. I just find that just a lot of interesting lore reading. It's one of my favorite time periods and factions in the game. So
yeah, and for me, I'd have to say. Mine, even though during the when they brought this faction in, a lot of well-known characters died, was when they brought the Yuuzhan Vong in.
That's
the Yuuzhan Vong were. Yeah. I mean, the background lore on the Yuuzhan Vong was so good.
It's just an interesting faction because they are just the opposite of what we've ever seen in Star Wars. Now, some people hate the Yuuzhan Vong. I don't. I thought they were fascinating.
Well, I mean, they killed off their favorite characters.
Right, but it was so cool, a faction that uses everything is organic. Their ships, their lasers, their weapons, their armor, everything. I mean, it was one of those cool things. I enjoyed them. I thought they were cool. That the
and
look
they
of
existed
them,
outside of the Force.
Right. It was really cool that faction. So I mean, if all the things they've ever created, I'll take them over Gungans. Get some Yuuzhan Vong, man, and they hate droids, and they, they're ruthless. So I like that.
They hate technology.
Oh, do they ever? Let's see. Last couple real quick. Question from XLOR question. Would you go for Relic 7 Arc first or Relic 7 my Echo Arc? Arc Trooper. That dude is a machine. That
Echo does really good damage. That
his AoE damage is phenomenal, but Arc consistently just...
I'm seeing more paper arcs, though.
That's fine, because... Paper Arc works because Paper Arc, man. I have a Paper Arc. Mine's got tons of offense on him. Crit chance, crit damage, offense set, and good God, does that dude hit hard. I mean, he is nasty. I mean, just his basic hits for like some insane 17 to 20,000 on a basic, without a crit or anything. And it's just, he's nasty.
Not to mention Arc benefits more from relicking up than Echo does
because you got the turret.
It all gets transferred over to his turret.
Yeah. And Revenator, last question: do you think we'll ever add a Zabrak faction to the game? No, I don't think so. I don't think Zabraks themselves will get their own faction in the game. So
Now it would be nice if we could see more of the Zabrak characters.
Yeah.
In game, that could be cool.
I don't think we'll ever get that. All right, so everybody again, let's shout out our good friend Paul from the Escape Podcast and his not 40th birthday. So
next year.
Next year, the big 4-0. You can join us old fogies like me. So what do you guys got going on this week on the Escape Podcast? Paul?
Well, right now we're scheduled to have Shattered Order podcast. We had the Gambit last week. We're looking at possibly trying to get Shattered Order on.
Nice.
To just talk stuff. We're also in talks with them to possibly do a foreign exchange student program where we ship Nev away. Get rid of the foreign student.
That's true.
But we're looking forward to reviewing this Q&A. Hopefully we'll get some kit reveals and stuff. And talking Picard and talking clones on the weekend.
Yeah, let me know if you need a guest for that. Let me know. I'll pop in immediately because I watched the shit out of all that stuff.
But that's during your Dungeons and Dragons time though.
Oh, so you're streaming when we're streaming.
Yeah, I think it's you do Dungeons and Dragons on Sundays.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, Paul. That's fine. Thought we were friends.
I want you to be on, but I don't want you to sacrifice what you've established.
No, that's fine. We'll pick a Sunday where we're not, like last Sunday we didn't do anything. So I mean, just let me know and I can make we can skip.
How about this? I schedule you right now for the season finale.
Okay, let's do that.
Deal.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
So make sure you check those guys on Fridays. What time you guys start? 7:30 Eastern or 8:30 Eastern?
8:30 Eastern for the Escape Podcast, and then then for Talking Picard, we're looking at moving it up a little bit.
Okay.
We normally start at 10 o'clock Eastern, but we'll see. Just stick on the Discord server. We'll let you know.
Yeah, yep. Join their Discord server. It's an awesome group of people. A lot of skewers over there already supporting the Escape Podcast. You should check it out. I thoroughly enjoy it. I try to check it out as much as I can. Usually Fridays though, is I'm busy and so I have to go back and listen to the replay of it. But if you haven't listened to it, it's live. It's fun. They have everybody in Discord and it's a good.
And we've got some new imaging. We've got some new imaging coming.
So do we. What do you think?
Yeah, we're kind of doing like an old school feel to the video portion of it.
Okay.
Because we are a radio program.
There you go. I've always RSG supports. We always have. We always will support this Escape Podcast, guys. So.
And same to you.
Yeah. So we're all in it together. It's about the community and stuff, and we're glad to have you here, Paul, and tell your lovely wife that we all know that she's more important than you, and she should be on more.
She is on Talking Picard, so go check it out.
Yeah, check that out. So if you're watching this, you're on RSG. We do this every Monday through Friday at this time. Tomorrow will be the Wednesday night stream. And then Saturday will be Jedi Academy. I'm going to be busy here coming up in the next 2 weeks. I've got some roofing to do. My mom's house is kind of falling a little bit apart up top, so I'll be up there working on stuff during the day when I can. So I will still be doing all the streams, but any extra streams are going to be a little bit tough because I'm going to be tired. So when I get done around 5 or 6, I'm going to take a shower and just die. Because I'll be getting up every morning, running, working out, then go doing the stream, and then spending about 5 hours to 6 hours on top of the roof doing shit with a friend of hers who's a contractor. So he'll be here tomorrow to see what he needs to do. And then my mom was like, "Hey, can you come help?" I'm like, "Sure.
Why not?
Yeah, that sounds fun." She's already got labor planned for me too. The whole front yard is getting redone, and I'm going to be digging up trenches and moving giant,
well, that's a smart parent.
Brick. Oh yeah, I mean I'm the.
Isn't that what kids are for? To do all your chores for you?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I don't mind helping. It's my mom, So, but she's all about projects, man. I swear to God, it's just if you've seen the backyard, and if you ever get a chance, come visit me, and I will.
put you to work.
We'll visit old mom and we'll see everything. You'll be like, okay. That's ridiculous. So, but with that, make sure you give us a thumbs up, subscribe, check out all the good content over at the Escape Podcast. Check out all their stuff. Make sure you support their YouTube channel. It makes a big difference with monetization. Getting more views helps. So if you can at least just watch some of the videos, give them some thumbs up, give them some good feedback. It's always appreciated. And same for us.
Can I talk about? You can tell me to shut up. But can I talk about the little incentives that people have put up to get us to that 1K mark real quick?
Yeah.
So I've made a list inside the server. Right now, Neil will donate his long hair to a children's charity.
Oh.
And we have Bringer of Chaos that's going to do the same once we hit 1,000.
Where are you guys? Let's look it up real quick. How many more subs and stuff do you need?
We're at 698 right now.
All right, skewers, come on now. Let's all jump over there right now.
Bringer of Chaos is going to do the same. DPK is going to give away $50. He'll buy you a US $50 gift card in iTunes or Android, and you have to tell him what character you regret putting Gear 13 on and Zetaing, and he will reciprocate in sympathy pain.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
So, okay, we need to get the skewers involved here.
Apropos is going to give away Season 4 Next Generation poster to one of our Talkie Picard listeners. And Sir Boss, Sir Boss, he is going to go get his makeup did, as he said, and also have something about a glitter beard.
So there's some good stuff in incentives, guys.
Wait, did you say glitter beard?
Yes, glitter beard.
Okay, that's awesome.
Let me go do this. I'm
guys,
pulling up my extra YouTube channels. I'm going there right now. Hold on.
I only want to get to 1,499 subscribers because I have also on film and on recording stated that I will put on a Ohio State cheerleader's outfit and host a show. You know where I belong to.
Yeah, I'm switching to all my YouTube accounts, and I am going to sub with each of them.
Well, I thank you for that.
Let me do that now.
I thank you for that.
And there's another subscribe. And let's just switch this to Reality Steve Gamers.
Yeah, Skewers Unite. Go
let me just do that here.
Podcast. I linked it in chat.
There we go. Let's do another one. So that's 3. So I just did 3, guys. So if you can jump in and go to their channel. Just hit the sub. Support.
Stop cutting onions.
Yeah, don't cut onions. All right, with that, we're going to call this one done. So on behalf of myself, the crew, and Paul, thank you guys so much for being here. Make sure you jump over there and sub. I just did 3 subs myself, so that's 3 more that they have. So, Skewers, if you can support the Escape Podcast, that'd be very much appreciated. So, have a great rest of the day. Make sure you give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Check out our Patreon, all that good stuff. We will holler at you guys later. Be safe, and we'll check you on the flip side. Peace out.
Be nice to each other, damn it.
Yeah. Unless they
just got a sub from me as well.